As Furious Black, I wanted to say a couple more things about the Bible. Um, you know, we think that certain things can be used for evil that's used for good also. Like food, that's good for that's used for good. It helps you eat, it helps you stay nourished, it helps you you know everything that is useful with food. Water, drinks, bananas, the things that vitamins and different proteins and calories or whatever is healthy with food. But people use it also for bad things too, like when they're stressed out or when they are depressed, they eat and they make themselves fat. And then you have guns. They could also be used for good and bad. Some people say cops use them for good, whatever. But guns, they could be used for protection and to hunt. That's good. You see what I'm saying? But then people use them to commit crimes. Do you see where I'm going with this? Now, the Bible was made for good, right? But they used it for evil, meaning slavery. Which is talked about in the scriptures about slavery and how a slave and how a worker in your house is supposed to be, how it's supposed to be done, how you're supposed to conduct yourself when it comes to having an indentured slave. America didn't do it the way that the scriptures say, so that shows that they wasn't really using it in the proper way that it was supposed to be used. They used it in a negative way because they knew that was our book and that we would listen to it. You understand what I'm saying? They knew that that was our culture, so they took it and manipulated us with it, you see. And that was partly on God too, because he made sure that he was able to put them over us so that we would go through slavery as a punishment as a nation. These are things that people don't really think about. Things that are used for good. Like, you can use a TV for educational purposes, and you can also put porno on it. You see what I'm saying? There's good uses of things and bad uses of things. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you can use that for anything. I'll give you an example. Shoes. You can use shoes to go to the store and buy food, or you can use your shoes to go rob somebody. You see what I'm saying? The object is not what what is made to be used as the good or evil thing. It's the person that is using it. So if you nitpick at the scriptures and you pick out what you like, that's using it for evil. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you tell people, oh, God loves what's in your heart, blah, 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 and then the scriptures tell you, nah, it has nothing to do with that, that's using it for evil. You see what I'm saying? So let's not say that the Esau did certain things to us using the scriptures because you don't want us to use the Bible, because that argument's played out. All right? Now, let's move on from that type of things, and let's really think about these type of stuff and use them. Hey, I'm Furious Black. Let's come together. Israel needs to come together. Once we come together, the nations, they're gonna be scared. They're gonna be scared because now we're doing something that they thought that we would never do. We're already waking up. And that's scaring them. You see what Russia's doing with China. They're trying to collapse the dollar because they know Israel, once we wake up and come together, America is ours. They know it. So in order to get ahead of that curve, They're trying to destroy the dollar so that when we do take over, the money has no leg to stand on. So let's come together and let's bring it together and work out a solution on schools for our children, the type of wardrobe that we need to wear, where we're gonna live, housing. You know, these are things that Israel really needs. You know, let's work on making the boys men so that when they do get married to our Israelite sisters and daughters, that they treat them with respect and treat them as God's children, and not to downgrade them or use them as a possession, because they're Israelite women, princesses, queens, according to the Most High. So let's get together and destroy, the stuff that is being said about us. Let's become righteous people once again. And with that, I'm signing off. It's Furious Black, and signing off.